So I have the greatest play in Cowboys history that I want to break down for you. And then then the professional can correct me in all the ways that I screw it up, okay? Hit the like button. Make sure that you're subscribed. So, John, without further ado, if you could pull up.
Did we plan this before the show?
What's that?
Did we plan this before the show?
No, we didn't plan this before the show, but I figure you know where I'm going.
Let me see what I can scrap together.
Yeah,
in the next 10 seconds.
Just find a play that you think I might be talking about. And then
y'all just throw stuff on John like it's crazy.
I just assume we can. Okay, so here's what we got here now. Here's what we got here, okay? This is Dallas Cowboys overtime against the San Francisco 49ers, a team that the Cowboys absolutely cannot, never will beat. They can't beat them. It's impossible. Nobody can do it, right? So what you're going to see here.
It's a good football team right here. This Niners team, didn't they go to the Super Bowl that year?
I don't know.
That linebacker's Patrick Willis.
Are you sure?
I don't know. I'm just watching a play. I'm just breaking down a play. Oh, yeah. I'm just watching a play. We got a Wendy's hookup? Go get you a Frosty. Get the strawberry Pop-Tart flavor, boy. That'd be good for you.
I like them spicy nuts.
So what we have here is the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. That is one Antonio Ramiro Romo. I don't know if that's his actual name, but okay, nailed it. So that's Tony Romo right there.
Left Jesse out.
And what Tony Romo is going to do is he's going to look at the field. Jesse's been telling you we're looking for where are the safeties. And in this case, because of the view we have, I have no idea where the safeties are. But I know that the guy at the top of the screen is Jesse Holley, okay? And what Jesse Holley is looking at on this play is, man, I hope they don't cover me.
Yeah.
Because if they don't, I'm going to bust them up.
They backed off.
Now, this is Tony Romo turning to the right, and he said, kill. He let him know. And at this point, I don't know if you can tell in the body language, but that's Jesse Holley going, oh, crap. Okay?
Yeah.
So he said kill, which means we changed from whatever we were going to do to what we're going to do, and they got a bunch of tight ends out there, so they're probably going to run the ball. Plus, they were kind of cowards, so they're probably just going to run the ball, get ready to punt, and let the 49ers beat them, because that's what we do against the Cowboys. But Tony Romo got big cojones, mas grande. He said, boy, I got 16 out there.
Yeah. Oh, 1-6.
Boy, I like my matchup. Look, we got all this stuff in here, all this condensed stuff here and in there. Now, there's a corner out there with him and a safety, so I don't know why he thought that 16 was going to get open. But he said, check, let's do this. We're gonna do this. And you can see the safety starting to creep down a little bit. So he's thinking, okay, we're going to stop this run. There ain't no chance they throw to 16. This everybody coming forward.
Play action. Little play action right
Tony
there.
Romo going to give him a little play action back to the defense. You extend that ball. Guess what that does? It gets people running forward. This is Dante Whitner. Bad person.
Yeah, bad person.
Terrible person.
I had a Twitter fight with him.
Awful broadcaster. Not good at anything. If he sees me in the streets, he could beat me up. But I also think he's a prime CTE guy. Like, he's gotten way angrier later in his life. He's a bad analyst.
Real sensitive.
And not a good person.
Real sensitive.
I just want to say at the combine, he ran a 4.3.
He can put that out there. Can fly.
Slipping that in right
just
here.
Want to put that out there. I just want to put that out there at the combine. He ran a 4.3.
And no, Dro knows I couldn't get the all-22. So now back it up one time. So this is, we're coming off the ball. Romo's got his back to the ball. Play action happening. You can tell how much it's going to sell this safety.
We're jogging
on the fact that Jesse's not coming. He's going to say he didn't come off the ball hard because he doesn't look fast coming off the ball. He's saying he's jogging coming off the ball. And I like that. So anyway, so he's jogging at the safety. You're going to sell.
He's trying to sell the block.
You got to sell.
Yes.
I'm here to block you because we're running the ball, right? So you kind of trotting. And then Jesse turns it on. You can tell. Look, Dante Whitner went the wrong damn way the whole time. The corner's supposed to be in cover 3. He didn't drop either. Nobody respected 16. And at this point,
was
Dante
anybody
Whitner
covering you?
just got turned around, and he's almost fallen. And Jesse's at a full sprint. So he gone.
Can I ask?
Was anybody assigned to cover you? Because it don't look like nobody was assigned to cover you.
Can I interject right here?
Yeah, do what you got to do.
Let me interject for a second right here. Let me
Yeah,
interject right here.
Condiments.
So as you can tell, I'm looking back, so I'm not technically running full speed. I'm looking back, waiting for the ball.
Taking your time. I got you.
I'm just saying, Tony,
Romo underthrew it.
Where's the ball?
Okay,
right? Like we saw this happening. Throw the ball.
Well, he was finishing his play action.
Yeah, and so I'm waiting, and that's when Dante Whitner is getting to his full stride. Okay. So a lot of people want to say that I had like this big lead. Like I had like this 10,
that looks like a big lead.
I mean, that's
4 yards.
That look like a big lead.
Closer to 5.
Back foot is on the line.
Closer to 5.
That looked like the lead the boy in Atlanta had. What's the guy in Atlanta? The Braves guy?
That's about 3.5.
You got 50 to go.
About
you are 4.5 up.
That's about
5.
3.5. It's not 5. About 3.5. For a guy who runs a 4.3 and a guy who runs a 4.5.
Let's say a 4.59.
Let's say a 4.7. Let's say a 4.7.
We're going to come on. That's disrespectful, both of you.
This is disrespectful.
Both of you are highly disrespectful.
I can look at your pro day.
Yeah.
Dude, this is not the combine. This is not shorts and t-shirts. You was not running no 4.5 that day.
And it was a hot day,
too. That day, you wasn't running no 4.5.
You were there. It was a hot day.
What they got to do? He played more snaps than you did.
That's what I'm saying. I was unusual for me to play all these snaps in the fourth quarter. I was a little bit off.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So anyway, Jesse Holley makes this catch. And now the film breakdown is just, damn, how – can you back up again?
No, he caught him quick.
Okay, you're on the 50.
On the 50.
That next one? And by the 15, he caught you?
What you mean?
In 35 yards, he made up 4.5?
I mean, he caught you quick.
He run a 4.3.
I don't know what y'all want me to say. Zigzag, man.
I don't know what y'all want me to say.
He's fast,
man. He's supposed to zigzag, man.
So now we're at the 15. And I want to highlight ball security at the 5.
That's a good ball security.
That is Jesse Holley attempting to give the game away.
Yeah, no.
With the ball in one hand.
He let him know.
I got big mitts.
No tuck.
I got big mitts.
Oh.
He knew his knee was going to touch before that ball came out.
I got big mitts.
That man was celebrating a touchdown. He didn't
No, it wasn't. I heard him coming, and I was trying to keep – because he was trying to
get the ball away, bro?
I was trying to get the – because I'm like, if he hits it, it's going to go out of bounds. I'm good no matter what.
Okay.
Just I can't go out of bounds through the end zone. But I'm trying to keep it away from him. That's what I'm trying to do.
No, he was letting people know. It's me. I got it. Jesse Holley.
Now, I'm going to let you know it's me in a minute.
Mr. Fourth and Long. Guys y'all didn't expect. They didn't want on the field.
Hell, the coach didn't want me on the team.
Right. There he is.
Yeah.
Praise God.
Now, this is, if you want to do the film study on this, this is praising Jesus.
Yes, this is praising worship. Right.
Jesse Holley went 77 yards. It must be a reality show.
You're not dreaming, Willie Beeman.
I think this is Jesse's reaction to the ball somehow staying in his right hand when he didn't tuck the ball at all and being like, oh, we do get to win the game even though I tried to fumble. And so he's praising Jesus for stickum on the gloves.
Yeah, those were good. Those were good.
Yeah, that's got to keep your arms up so you can breathe.
Or he from Jersey.
They disproved that, by the way. Okay. They do say the hands on your knees is just fine. Yeah.
Okay, fine. He is from Jersey. Could be hands up, don't shoot.
Okay. Why don't you take it that way then?
Always gotta go that extra mile, man.
You up here, man? Hands up, don't shoot.
I'm hollering up in here, man. Ain't no normal conversation, nothing.
Your show hadn't started. We don't care right now.
Yeah, we're quiet.
We don't even care.
Normally quiet.
We're enjoying our Wendy's. We're enjoying our Wendy's.
Jesse, can you show Jeff how it's done?
Yeah.
Let me breakdown wrong?
Yeah, let me show this breakdown right here. Let me break this thing down for you right here. All right, so right here, this is actually Tony
Draymond
Romo.
Green and Kevin Durant right there.
This is actually Tony Romo talking to me before that play actually happened, right?
They don't respect you.
And he's telling me, like, if you watch his mouth, he's saying Harvey. Because Jason Garrett in his conservative self right there, he's like, hey, listen, we're probably going to run these Harveys again. Now, people always ask me, what was Tony saying to me right here?
Don't drop the ball.
I don't know what he's saying.
I'm
over-talking him. I'm telling Tony, I got you. Whatever you're saying, I got you, right? So right here, we're lined up. We break the huddle, right? We're in, what is that, 2 tight ends in there. We're running the ball. The actual play that is called is a run play.
It's first down, of course
it's a run. But the great thing about this play is this. Personnel? I'm standing right next to Tony Romo in the huddle, and Jason Garrett, you saw Tony's mouth. He knew what Jason was going to call. Jason called 585 Harveys. It was a staple in his offense, in the route that we usually run. It's predictable. Most teams knew that we were going to run it. We get in the huddle. At this time, Tony's...
I like that shot fired to Garrett for no reason.
For no reason. You got to shoot a shot. Tony, broken ribs, punctured lung, right? Yep. This is what he's dealing with right here. Yeah. Jason Garrett calls 585 Harvey. Tony takes this deep sigh and he goes,
I got to throw it to Jesse Holley.
No, that's not the play. He goes, F it. Let's go win this game.
Yeah.
And he changes the play to, I forget the name of the first part of this play, but it's kill Z Poker, right? So we start off with a run play. That's Charles Schwartz in the background. But if he sees that safety creeping up, we're going to kill it. And now I'm supposed to run this route that I ran. What's is also interesting is Miles Austin was the only person that ever ran this play.
Oh.
Okay, talking about staying ready so you don't have to get ready.
It probably wouldn't work with Miles.
Miles is the only person that runs this play. It was a play that when they called Z Poker, Miles was the first option, the second option, the third option, and the fourth option was to throw the ball outside in the stands.
Yeah, outbound.
Live to another day, right? But we see right here, Tony has a vision. He sees that safety creeping up. He looks over and he says, kill, kill, kill. Now I'm supposed to jog off. Like I'm going to block that down safety.
Who's the other receiver on the lineup on the side?
Kevin Ogletree,
Ogletree.
who tried to steal this play from me.
Yeah,
actually,
yeah,
by
yeah.
the way, he tried to play the Z, and I was like, no, brother.
You know, know what happened?
He would have dropped it.
No.
I mean, he would have scored if he caught it.
He would have scored.
Real
He would've
talk.
ran away.
And
I got 2 minutes.
1992, Michael Irvin did that to Alvin Harper.
And Alvin Harper made the play.
And yes. Because I want the ball. Yeah. We go.
So here's the thing, right? I'm supposed to come up, block Dante Whitner. Now, I am sure, because I've had this said to me by another Pro Bowl cornerback, D'Angelo Hall, who looked at me one play when we were playing Washington, and I was lined up, and he's like, 16. And he turns to the defense, and he goes, it's a run. They ain't throwing this the ball.
Listen.
So I'm sure that Dante Whitner, and I believe at the top is Carlos Rogers, maybe not. They're thinking the same thing. 16, not 19, not Miles Austin. They ain't throwing this mother effer the ball.
That's how I felt about Noah Brown. He was like the third tight end. Every time Noah Brown was in the game, they ran the ball.
Yeah.
Let's be honest about that.
So this play works because Tony Romo has a phenomenal fake. I want to show the ball. I want people to believe that this is actually going to run. Look at the offensive linemen. They're staying, elephants on parade right there. What they're doing, max protecting. We're max protecting this thing, right? Nobody else is going out but me and Kevin Ogletree. Yeah. Max protecting this thing.
And neither one of them could run.
Good run fake by Tashard Choice. And now I'm coming off. I'm sauntering off a little bit. Slow jog. Slow jog. Let me emphasize that. Slow jog in this one to get Dante Whitner to believe what he saw. It's 16. They ain't throwing him the ball. Now, once I get past Dante Whitner, as you can tell, if you know anything about running, you don't run full speed, turn sideways.
Okay.
I'm looking
you weren't going
back.
full.
I wasn't going full speed.
And he's getting out the blocks.
He's in OS mode.
He's also at a stop.
He's not at a stop.
He's turning
He
around.
tampered.
He had to turn around.
His feet was
The man
tampering.
had to turn around.
Baseball turns what DBs
had to
do all
do
the
a
time.
180.
Baseball do this all the time. So anyway, we're not worried about me catching the ball because I know I'm gonna catch the damn ball.
Look at the size of them hands. You can barely even
Look
see
at them
them.
gloves. Look at them gloves.
I'm gonna catch the
He
ball.
was an usher. He had the white glove like an usher.
And now here's the thing: it's about 3.5 yards. Okay,
4.5. Yeah.
to a dude who's in a dead sprint, and
They got you.
And he runs a 4.3.
I ran out of gas. Okay.
Okay.
I ran
was
out
a
of
hot
gas.
day.
It was a very hot day.
So
that
you
day.
wasn't running 4.5 that day. That's all I'm saying.
It's a hot day.
You wasn't running 4.6 that day.
I get there. That's all that matters. I get there. It's a little celebration.
Dan Bailey.
You know what I'm saying?
Dan Bailey.
Dan Bailey. And if you remember, if you look closely,
I think I see Joe in the stand. Joe was in the
Joe
stand.
is in the stand. There he is, right there.
There's
Joe. Joe was there.
Why Joe
was
looked like
at the
Godzilla?
game.
Boy,
Joe
that
was
big as hell.
Joe was at the game.
He was in the stand.
We locked into where he was at. Joe Hoyt was at this game. 12-year-old Joy.
That's
Joe,
nice.
I'm 12 with the mustache and the beard. That's Joe Hoyt at the game. But yeah, we ended up getting down to the one. Dan Bailey comes in, and life is good. Life is good for me at this point in time in the game. And
Garrett cut you.
he said he wish he had 53 of me.
Yeah.
Cut the one that he had.
Yeah. We see you, Coach.